John Kilduff joins us tonight to talk more about what's happening in the oil markets right now. John, of course, is the founding partner at Again Capital. Is the supply there to make up the difference for the loss of oil from Iran if their exports go to zero, especially when you consider what happened with the oil markets today? That suggests that the supply is going to be depleted. Well,
there is a risk that the Saudis won't come through, Bill, and fulfill the gap fully.
Right.
As you know, they've been working for months now to lower their own production, their own exports, to tighten up global supplies. That has happened. Fact of the matter is, though, there is plenty of oil to fill the gap here if Iran oil exports were to go to close to zero. Russia has spare capacity.
Right.
The Saudis and UAE and others have spare capacity.
Do you think their exports will go to zero? I mean, there are... The knock on sanctions, not just these sanctions, but any sanctions, is that there are always going to be other markets that a country can tap to get around those sanctions. What do you think happens this time?
Well, this is a new breed of sanctions. These are the ones used by the Obama administration. It's a choose us or choose them setup. So if you continue to buy oil on an official basis from Iran, you're going to get sanctioned, and you're going to be put out of business in terms of dealing with the U.S. financial system and getting payments and other things. So it's a pretty easy choice to make. So they will come close to zero. I would say down around from about over 1 million right now to around 300 to maybe 500,000 at most.
Do you think we would really impose those kinds of sanctions on China, though?
Well, we're imposing those sanctions, if we were, on China's major oil refining companies if they were to continue to buy the oil. Mm-hmm. And yes, I do. This is a point not to be missed. This was a week about maximum pressure on Iran. Last week, they put the terrorism designation on the Iran Revolutionary Guard. This has been John Bolton's want to be able to put Iran in a box and hit them where it hurts the most, the oil exports.
So what happens to oil prices, do you think, bottom line?
Oh, we've priced in a good bit of risk today. To the extent that the Saudis make motions and noise that they will fill the gap, they should stabilize. But right now, in the near term, the risk is skewed to the upside. WTI going up and above $70 a barrel is a likelihood, I think, for a time.
All right. John Kilduff of Again Capital. Again, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Bill.